We light our peace candle to remind us to pray for peace and to act for peace. The peace story today, I've decided, since it is a very special day for Father's Day, I went online and found some famous quotes from different people you might recognize. Every father-child relationship is built on a foundation of unique moments and lasting memories, whether it's our own dad, the father of our children, or the men who step into that role simply by showing up and caring when it matters most. Their impact is important. I've gathered some of the sweetest, funniest, and most heartfelt quotes to help you honor the dad who lifts you up, keeps you grounded, and always knows how to bring a smile to your face. This is a quote from Liz Minnelli. "I've said it before, but it's absolutely true. My mother gave me my drive, but my father gave me my dreams. Thanks to him, I could see a future." From Tom Hanks. "All that most parents hope is that their children are happy, funny, well-adjusted, and have a passion for something in their lives." Another quote, "My father always provided me a safe place to land and a hard place from which to launch." That's from Chelsea Clinton. "A father is someone you look up to no matter how tall you are." Unknown by someone. "I'm my father's daughter and not afraid of anything." That quote is from Queen Elizabeth II. "My father didn't tell me how to live. He lived and let me watch him do it." And that is from author Clarence Kelland. I'm not familiar with him. Here's another one from Steven Spielberg. "A father is a man who expects his son to be as good as the man he is meant to be. My father was my teacher, but most importantly, he was a great dad." This is from Princess Anne. "My father has been my teacher, my supporter, and my critic, but mostly it is his example of a life well lived and a service freely given that I most wanted to emulate." I have a lot of others here. I hate to run out of time, but here's one from Abraham Lincoln. "No man stands taller than when he stoops to help a child." Here's unknown. "A father is neither an anchor to hold us back, nor a sail to take us there, but a guiding light whose love shows us the way." The older I get, the smarter my father seems to be. I like that one. I'd like to share a clip I found too. It's a story about a father, and we can go ahead and start it.
You used to go to work and come back home around 2 a.m. So in the morning, you used to send me to go clean your car. I would vacuum, take out the mats, smack them against the pole to get the dust out. And then I was maybe 14, 15, and I was doing that, and a kid from the neighborhood just began making fun of me. "Hey, cab boy, taxi boy." That's one of those experiences that made me embarrassed.
At that time, my financial position was no good. So you said, "I want to help you."
After your 18th birthday, you can get your taxi license. We drove together for a couple of days.
Right.
You showed me the streets, bridges, everything. And I started college and went to law school, and I was still working part-time driving. And then I began working for a federal district court judge. The judge at that time was in his late 80s, so I used to help him carry his briefcase down. And one day, the judge called for a car service, and you came to pick him up.
Yeah.
I put the briefcase in the car, we waved at each other, and you drove the judge home. The next day, the judge and me, we were having lunch. He said, "The driver who picked you up yesterday was my father." The judge was very upset at me that I didn't introduce him to you. I, at that point, never really liked talking about my family. We don't come from Park Avenue, and I was embarrassed that you drove a taxi cab. But not anymore. As I grew older, I'm proud. I think you've done a great job.
The bottom line is this: I got everything in my life. My friends, my family, I am happy.
And in my life, if I can emulate that by a fraction, I would think that I've lived a good life.
So happy Father's Day to you fathers here in the audience. Yes. Now is the time we pass the peace, so you may stand, those who are able, and greet each other with peace.